to
Fika for Life.
My name is Edward Thomas, and my co-host is
Lin Nguyen. Hello.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Ed.
No. Oh, I should put my earphones on so I can hear your voice. Otherwise, your
My
lips
beautiful voice.
your lips are moving. Oh, wow. Sounds like an angel. Wow. That means I'm not in hell.
No. Or you are.
Or I mean, it's like the good place.
It's bad.
I'm really in the bad place. Okay.
If you don't know what it is, that's a Netflix TV show. Anyway.
Speaking of Netflix TV shows,
Uh-oh.
have you seen The Queen's Gambit yet?
No, but someone told me about it. And they were like,
you have to watch it.
Oh, yesterday was my friend's house, and they were like, oh, you have to watch it. And they have binged it. And she said, I have such a bad conscience because she watched it probably for 7 hours straight. And I'm like, okay.
It's like, it's really hard to not binge it. It's like,
Okay.
it's so good. It's like so alive. I'm just like, every day I'm just like, I love chess. Chess is like so wonderful.
Why don't you ever play with Jonas? He always plays chess.
Does he?
Yeah, on the internet. All the time.
Really?
All the time. He's like an addict.
Man. That's because your husband doesn't tell me those juicy things about him.
I can tell you all the juicy things about him.
I want to know all the juicy things about your man.
Ooh.
Mystery.
He smells bad.
Does he?
If he doesn't shower. Is that a juicy bit?
That's not a juicy bit. That's like, oh, man, he's turning me off now. I don't want to play chess with Stinky Joe.
Anyway, so
Okay.
what's today's topic, man?
Today's topic is how the holidays are going to be. It has nothing to do with chess or Queen's Gambit.
You could play chess. And
We
you
could
could watch.
The Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
That would be a good way of, So the topic is because of the whole COVID-19 thing.
Pandemic.
Pandemic. It's a thing.
It's not even local, man.
I know. It's like over the whole wide world.
So wherever you go.
Yeah. So like how different will the holidays be?
Well, I think it's somehow also convenient for us that this year is different because otherwise every year we're going to make the same podcast about
Yeah.
Christmas. Because
Yeah,
it's
we'll
just
talk
about the
about
same story.
The baby Jesus
Baby
and the Virgin Mary.
Jesus.
And we never, maybe we should do a podcast about Joseph.
Yeah, because he's like always the underpaid one
I
in the
know.
back.
He's the guy hanging around. It's like, who's he? Oh,
But
that's
last year I was preaching about Joseph. I remember.
That's not, really?
Yes. You don't even remember.
Yes. It's a year ago. I can't remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday because my brain cells are fried.
Okay, so for me, like maybe you guys know, but every other year we are going to either Jonas' parents' house or my parents' house. So this year it's my parents'
And
house.
Is it in the same country? Those two
No,
houses?
it's in Sweden. No, Jonas' parents are in Sweden. We are living in Sweden right now.
Yeah, okay.
My parents live in Germany.
Yeah.
So that's also my cousin asked that.
What, if your parents are living in Germany?
No, in which country I was. Like, I'm in Sweden. I'm going to Germany. Yeah, and I think it will be a bit of a hassle to just like cross the border and all of the quarantine regulations. But because in Germany it's a federal state, a bit like the US.
Okay.
So they have different regulations.
Really?
To different places.
Oh my gosh.
So
I
you
thought
got to
America
remember
was
that. And I think we have to be in quarantine at least for 5 days. And then we have to get a corona test. And if it's negative, we can leave quarantine.
Yeah.
But if not,
If not, then you're stuck.
well, then at least I know I have corona.
Yes. Well, at least you get tested. I can't get tested for anything.
No, except you develop some symptoms.
Yeah, but I don't have any symptoms for anything.
What do you mean for anything?
Every time I go to the doctors, I feel something. Something's different. He's like, shut up, get out of here.
No. Well, yeah,
You're healthy.
but there they offer it that when you like come for Christmas that you
Yeah.
can get or you should get tested.
That's really good.
And the thing is though, in Sweden, even if they say like you're in quarantine, you still go out maybe for a walk or
Yeah.
something. But in Germany, you're not allowed to go
Oh, really?
on walks or on
So
playgrounds
quarantine
for the
is
kids. It's like quarantine
prison.
is prison. Yes.
Oh man, Germany, you guys are like serious. It's like,
But there are also much more people. So even
That's
if you're like I live in the city, if you say you can still go out to have a walk, if you have active corona and you go out even with a mask, yeah, still a bit risky.
okay.
So that will happen for me. And I mean, and there are no Christmas markets. That's also sad for me.
I know because there's a really big famous both a Christmas market in Germany, and then there's this town that's since the Middle Ages, like for 500 years, they've had a Christmas pageant play. And this is the first year that I don't think they're going to have. I forgot what it's called though, but it's like a really famous town. They have it's like live actors and people from all over the place.
I think Jonas' mom was supposed to go.
Really?
Yeah, because she's or some other place. I think either it's in Austria or in Germany, like near the Alps, and it's only every third year or something. You can get tickets or something. I don't know, but I don't think it will happen. Or maybe it will happen. I don't know.
Maybe they'll just film it.
Yeah, I think they might have it, but not live.
Yeah. Like everything. There's so many things this year that are just, you can watch it digitally, but you can't go there live,
But I think also what's strange is that now in Germany they have a really hard lockdown. Just right before, like my mom was worried that we were not allowed to come because it would be from December 1st to December 23rd.
Oh, wow.
And then from just December 24th, suddenly 10 people can meet from how many households you want until the 1st of January. And I'm like, I'm usually listening to this satire program. It's called Die Heute Show.
Yeah, I remember the Die Heute Show.
Do you?
No,
you don't.
I'm just making it up.
No, but it's kind of funny. And they're like, yeah, so we're going to party. And also who likes to party? The coronavirus likes to party. so, yeah, they were pointing out that what's the point that we are doing like this crazy lockdown now just for like then the 10 days after lockdown, people are just going to intermingle.
Yeah.
A lot, and then it's the third wave after New Year. Yay!
But that's everywhere. Everywhere they have a hard lockdown, and then tell everyone now it's okay to go out. What do people do? Let's get together.
Together.
I think what was it? I think maybe it's in the States. It was supposed to be like hard lockdowns, and then right before Christmas, then people can get together, and people are going to just get together like they normally do. They're going to abide by the rules, kind of, but. So you guys are going to go to Germany. And,
yeah.
So what are you looking forward to?
Seeing my parents, showing off my new baby.
Wow.
Look,
it's like a diamond. It's like a diamond ring. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. Isn't he nice? Why'd you think my baby's nice, Punch?
No, but he's nice. You know him.
I know he's
cute,
very
little
cute.
fatty.
I know.
And I mean, it's a boy. So my parents maybe get this flashback of me being like Nomi, and then little Itai, and myself, and my little brother. And my brother will come, and I haven't seen him for a long time.
I know.
February. So 10 months.
Wow.
But he calls me regularly, and
does he?
Yeah.
My little brother.
I told you. He yesterday he called me. He's like, and I'm like, what you want? And he's like, I just wanted to hear your voice. And I'm like,
that's like
so
sorry.
nice.
That's like so nice. I wish my brother would call me and say that. He always calls me like once a year. He's like, hey Ed, man, like I really love you, man. I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
You can't take love.
I'm like, if you love me, you would call me more often. You'd move here.
You move here. You would hold my hand.
Yeah,
follow me around.
Come here and cut my grass for me. That's what little brothers are for.
You know what was funny?
No,
just sidetrack. My brother.
Because we're not sidetracked already.
My brother, he had some, like, he always complained to me that, oh, you're so mean. You always enslaved me, and you're such a mean older sister, and yellow. And then he had some friends, and they were older sisters. Yeah. And then he was asking them, so did you also enslave your little brothers? And they're like, hell yes. And I'm like, you see, you're not special. All older siblings do that.
I never enslaved my brother. He worships me anyway. I don't have to do anything. I have his loyalty. I'm like, kiss my hand. He's like, okay.
Oh my gosh. We should talk about that. Siblings.
Yes.
Yeah, we should have a podcast about siblings.
Yeah, the younger ones.
Younger ones, exactly.
They're always spoiled. But anyway.
Do you have an older sibling?
No, I'm the oldest.
Yeah, me too.
No, you and I were like both oldest.
Yeah. That's why we click so well.
That's why we're natural born leaders. The world should look out. You guys are about to kiss our boots.
Until someone else who actually has authority and power kicks our boobs.
That's when Jesus comes. You know? He's like, I'm the Lord. I'm like, yes, you are.
Yes, you are. I'm nothing.
I think that for us, the big change is that.
But you're staying in Uppsala.
We're staying in Uppsala. But that's what we celebrate Christmas in Uppsala every year.
Where do your parents-in-law come
They
from?
live in Uppsala, but they come from Skellefteå, so they come from northern
But
Sweden.
did they move here with you guys?
Yeah, they like in the same car. Like you're not getting rid of us. No, they moved like a few years after we moved here. So we had been here for maybe 10 years, and then maybe 6 years, and then they moved down, and they moved to. Because Annette's sister lives in Täby, so the next one of the towns a little bit further away from Uppsala.
So everyone was living here basically.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking like, oh, where are they going to move to? But they really liked Uppsala, and they wanted to be close to us.
Yeah, I was thinking like,
which is really good because I love my father-in-law, so he's like my father figure in my life. You know, he's like my real father. You know, if he would ever get corona and would die, I would be so jacked up. Oh my gosh. I'd be crying all the time.
But you know that he will die eventually.
No,
but hopefully
shut
not
up,
from
you
corona.
Shut up! He will not die.
He will live forever.
I will be pumping his heart until mine stops. I'll be like, he's not gonna die. Pump, 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 pump. You know, breathing in.
I'm sorry. They go dark really fast.
I'll be his ventilator.
Okay, sorry. So you're going to stay in Uppsala.
Yeah, but because of their age, so because they're all
The
of our
risks,
parents are. It's really funny. It's 8 years difference between my wife and I, but our parents are the same age.
So they got late and you all got mom.
We were like early, yeah. We were like teenagers and they were adults. But but we won't be able to celebrate Christmas with my in-laws.
Oh,
and that means that
you can zoom in.
we're gonna do Skype.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to Skype with them, and like with Kalle Anka, and we're going to Skype with them. Actually, I'll probably try to talk my father-in-law to do Zoom, because Zoom would be easier, so we can have Jonathan, who's in the States, and then we can have my in-laws, and we could like do a whole big Christmas Zoom thing or something. But it also means then that my oldest son, Eddie, so Eddie has Down syndrome, and
Is he in the risk zone?
Huh?
Is he in the risk zone?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Nah.
He has nothing else except down.
Nah, no
Okay,
heart
that's
problems.
good.
No.
That's
Eddie's so healthy. He'll probably outlive all of us. He's just, like, he never gets sick or anything. He's just like, I'm like, okay. But he usually dresses up as Christmas. I mean, as
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. I'm like, what is it called in English? Jultomten. No. And so when I told him this year, I'm like, there's no... I'm like, no, you can't dress up as Santa Claus this year. He's like, what? I'm like, well, we're not going to celebrate with mormor. That's what you call your grandparents, my mother's side. And he's like, I hate Corona. So that's like his big thing. He's like, I can't even go outside. I hate Corona. Which is kind of cute coming from him. So it's like, because he really means that. Like, he's not just saying it; he means it. So it'll just be my middle daughter, Paulina, then Eddie, and then Annette and I. So it would just be a small. And she's a vegan. So I'm like, am I going to cook a whole turkey? Because Annette wants to be a vegetarian. She's like a wannabe.
She's a flexitarian.
And so me and Eddie are the only ones who would eat meat. I'm just like, maybe I can find some chicken thighs or something, and I'll just cook chicken thighs.
No, you know what?
Turkey thighs instead of
you know what we're going to do in Germany? We're going to make goose.
You're going to make a goose? Aren't you just going to cook the goose? Is this kind of witchcraft thing you do? Like, my partner,
no.
I make the goose.
My mom was actually... So the first year, she was like excited because my brother cooked something that was just amazing for her.
Wow.
Then the second year, she was like, it's a bit dry. And then this year she's like, I hope he's not doing goose again because it's dry. And I'm like, it's fine, Mom. I'm going to help him. And then my brother said like, okay, you can do it. I'm like, okay.
But how does he make the goose? Because you have to put it into a paper bag.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how I've never been there when he made it.
The best way to do it. So here's my goose tips.
Okay.
Yes.
Give it. Fresh one or frozen?
Oh, you can get fresh goose in Germany?
Of course.
I don't think we can get fresh goose here. It's always frozen.
You know, my parents, when I was growing up, they would just go to the closest farmer, like, hey, can I buy chicken? A live chicken? Like, sure.
I thought you were telling me they went to the park. Like,
no. No. Anyway.
Here's some bread. Dinner.
No, but you can,
No.
You can have fresh or frozen, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do frozen because that's easier too. get
But
by.
fresh or frozen, it's the same. The
Okay.
treatment's the same. So,
But if you
just have to
frozen,
thaw it.
then did you have to thaw in
Yeah, you have
fridge or
Well, technically,
food hygiene?
if you're gonna do it that way, I guess you should do it in the fridge. Yeah. But if you can get a fresh one, then just get a fresh one.
Yeah.
Because that way you don't have to deal with the whole refrigeration, like thawing it out in the refrigerator.
I will, but I'll be in quarantine, so I have to send my brother.
Yeah, send him.
Go to a farmer and buy a goose.
Buy a goose. Pluck that goose, boy. You're always making me slave for stuff. That's right. Pluck the goose. You're the baby in the family. Pluck the goose. And then you should brine it. So you should brine the goose at least 24 hours.
Brine is with salt water.
Now, you equal parts of salt and sugar, but I usually equal parts...
Salt and sugar.
Oh.
Okay.
So if you have equal parts salt, sugar, water, and I usually add pepper, black pepper, ground up black pepper too. And then I let the goose sit in there for at least 24 hours. Take it out, pat
24 hours. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Because that way it helps to get good flavor. If it sits there long enough, because poultry absorbs a lot of the flavor really much, and then it gets too salty or whatever. And then you would pat the skin, and just like you do with a duck, so you would take like boiling hot water. And pour it on the outside of the duck so it makes it tight. That'll make the skin a lot crispier. And it also gets the fat moving around. Goose is really fatty. So you have to put it into a pan so that you can catch all the fat that drips off.
Yeah. No, that's dumb if you just
But
put
if you put it into a paper bag, and then, so you have like these oven bags that you can cook things in. But if you put in a paper bag.
I can buy them here in Sweden.
Yeah, like a big paper bag.
For cooking.
No, just a regular paper bag. You put the goose in a paper bag. That's why my turkeys are always so tender and juicy.
Okay, you just put it in a paper bag.
Yeah,
it
so
will
you
not
season it.
burn.
No, you wet the paper bag.
Okay.
And
It's
then-
good that you give me this tips. I mean, I would just put it in and then it starts burning. Like,
No,
you
it won't-
said
It won't burn. You don't have to make it really wet. You just need to spray a little bit. But the steam coming off the bird, that's going to keep the bag from burning.
Okay, it's moist.
Yeah, because the moisture keeps it. And as long as the bag is moist, then
You
it
mean
can't
like a
get hotter.
ICA bag, like a
Yeah, like a big-
papperskasse?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Let's do a papperskasse.
Okay.
Hopefully unbleached.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Wow. The bleached ones, I don't know. And that actually really makes it because it's sort of in an environment that's really moist. That's what keeps it from drying out. And then I don't believe that goose should be cooked all the way through, because when you do it, that's what makes it dry. It's like turkey. It should just be cooked.
Well,
Yeah, it should be warm enough.
should be pinkish
So that
inside.
salmonella dies, but not dried out. So, and goose that can dry out. It's like turkey.
Yeah. My brother made it and it was dry.
Yeah, and that's usually because you had it in the oven too long. I mean, what you really want to do, you want to start it in a really hot oven, and then you turn
exactly.
the temperature down
Okay.
so that you get the skin to crisp up, and then you get it to like cook for a long, nice, good time. But goose is really good. I love a good Christmas goose. Maybe we'll do goose. Goose isn't as big as a turkey, so
Yeah,
so
that's
maybe.
my point.
maybe I should do that. Or maybe I should just do a duck.
Pick,
Christmas duck.
picking duck.
Duck à l'orange. Oh my gosh. I haven't done orange duck in like ages.
There you go.
Used to do this duck with walnuts and toasted walnuts and maple syrup. We used to serve it in soy sauce. We used to serve it at this restaurant. This thing was to die for.
I hope next year at Christmas at Cross Culture you'll make that for us.
Yes, because it'll be your last Christmas before you move to Germany.
Why? We will always come back every other year for Christmas.
Okay.
You know that. And probably in summer we will come back.
What's going to happen to
and-
our podcast if you leave?
Well, I'll find a replacement.
There's no replacement for you, Lynn.
I find a substitute. Until I come back. I mean, we do plan to come back though.
Yeah, but that's what everyone says when they leave Sweden. We plan to come back, and then they never come back.
We have a house here.
Yeah.
Yes, we bought a house
Yeah, but
here.
maybe-
Jonas' family is
Maybe I should
here.
move into your house.
Yeah, you could do that, but what happens to your house?
I don't know. It's just a thought. I don't think all these things through. I just say them.
Anyway,
Right.
so for Christmas,
Okay.
you're just going to be with...
Yeah, so I forgot we're talking about Christmas.
Yes.
Thank
well,
you.
we were talking about ducks and goose
yeah,
and
I mean, we have to
food.
talk about
and-
Christmas food.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have like it won't be as big
Mm-hmm.
because usually Annette's dad, he does all the Christmas food, so he like gets everything prepared and everything that
like
laid
you
out.
bought it?
Yeah. So we have julbord. So.
Ooh, that's
And then,
a Swedish thing.
So it's like
it's like a
so we'll
Christmas
have-
buffet.
yeah. So now we're gonna have like I'll make bread and we'll have Brussels sprouts. We'll have candied
Brussels sprouts. Yum, yum, yum.
candied sweet potatoes. We'll have. There's this thing. Because at the Ica store where I live, they're selling fresh black truffles. So I'm gonna buy a black truffle.
It's
And
kind of
then-
expensive, isn't it?
I don't care.
I'm just wondering.
It's worth it. And actually, it's from Gotland, so it's a Swedish black truffle. It's not an
Yeah, I'm
Italian
like,
one.
whoa.
And so, and then I'll make like a really good truffle mayonnaise. And so we'll roast some vegetables, and we'll have like truffle mayonnaise over there.
Oh, please don't
then-
say that. Don't talk more about
I'm
food.
sorry. Then I have my turkey, my turkey ham.
Turkey ham.
Yeah, we have turkey ham every
Is
year because we don't eat pork.
So probably none of your family members eat any meat anymore except for you and Eddie.
Just me and Eddie.
Anyone whose name is Edward is eating food. Anyone else?
And we're
is
eating
not.
meat. And the other people are eating grass. Yeah. Yeah, so that and then I have to work. So Annette's like really upset because she's like, I don't believe you work every Christmas. Why can't you be off this Christmas? And I'm like,
Yeah, usually you should
I'm
be
a
off.
priest of the Church of Sweden, lady.
No, but you should be still like off every other year or something.
Nah, doesn't work that way.
Why not?
Because
How are other priests at home? Now I'm like your wife.
they're lazy.
How are you not lazy?
Because they don't want to tell people about Jesus, but I want to tell people about Jesus. No, I'm I have midnight mass, and so it takes,
Oh, at midnight.
yeah, so it takes 2 hours to get to work, so I have to leave at 7, so I can get there, and then hopefully we'll have like the
Why can't they
Christmas
come?
mass 9, 10, because my family's like anti-Jesus. They're not going to come
Yeah,
to
but
church.
you could take the car and go.
Yeah, I could. We
Yeah.
don't have a car, but you know.
Oh, but your wife drove a car.
No, that's her father. That's her parents' car.
You borrow
borrow.
his. You borrow theirs.
Yeah, or
Where they go?
I can borrow maybe the company car too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
But
So that's for
so,
Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's Christmas. I have midnight mass, and then
Do you have
and
the
then I come back.
moron?
no, you don't. No, I don't have the morning.
They'll be hardcore all night
But I
and
was
all
scheduled.
morning.
But I was scheduled for it.
What?
So, yeah, so I was scheduled to
That's
do
not reasonable.
Julota after midnight's mass.
Julota
then-
is like in the morning, in the crack of dawn.
6 in the morning. Jesus was born on this day. He wasn't, but we say that anyway. So they don't have anything else for the rest of the week except for our services.
That's fun.
Cross culture. So that's my Christmas. A little bit not
Different.
not as much food, not as much playing around. My sister-in-law's family won't be with us either.
No.
So it's just a lot less people, and I don't know. It's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
And you guys are gonna be gone, so I can't bug you.
But
so.
we are always
You guys are always
gone.
gone. I know,
Yeah, like
you're
I was
sick,
thinking
or you're-
every year at
I
Christmas we
know.
are gone.
You guys never spend Christmas here.
No, I was thinking about it. At some point, we should spend Christmas in Uppsala.
Yeah.
Because I was always thinking that all the people who like don't have family here or like all themselves or exchange students, where do they go? And I always feel like
Exactly.
we should have a Christmas for them. But then, who are we going to ditch? Like Jonas' family or mine? Like both of them would be like hurt.
Yeah, like wouldn't it be great though? Like if we could have like a big thing here at church, and everyone would still invite their families to. So you wouldn't have to dish your family. It's just that we would extend our family.
But how would that work?
That'd be great.
Because Jonas' family is like 12 people, adults, and 15
Wow.
kids. Or no, not the 15, but
Yeah.
a lot of kids
That's like our church.
in Sweden.
Our whole church population is like.
No, I think people who maybe live in Uppsala, that would work, and
Yeah.
their families, but
Yeah.
our families don't live here.
I mean, we could use the church here, and we could have had like. I mean, now we can't do it because of Corona. So, and I think that for a lot of people who are really, maybe we should talk about it. We should have done a podcast about what happens if you're going to be like some people say that the holidays makes them lonelier, and so maybe they become even more lonely, or do they become less lonely?
How would they become less lonely if they have been lonely before?
Because no one else is celebrating with anyone else. So maybe it doesn't feel like a big pressure, like you're missing something. Everyone else is in the same.
Sorry.
No?
No, I don't think
Just
so.
a thought, you know.
We are also going to be in Germany for New Year's.
Oh, wow.
And usually, like, New Year's in Germany is a big thing. It's like a big, gigantic industry selling fireworks.
Really?
And this year,
Wow.
it's discouraged to use fireworks
Why?
because you gather.
No, I don't even. I could shoot fireworks without anybody else being around.
No, yeah, but in Germany, like living in a city, like a whole house block, everyone has tons of fireworks. Obviously, the street is not big enough for you to have a lot of space for yourself.
Wow.
So it's
Really?
quite dangerous. Firstly, it's quite dangerous. A lot of people lose fingers, hands,
Really?
eyesight. Yeah, every single year.
Wow.
And but this year is discouraged. I don't think there's as much they're selling fireworks. So I don't know if we're going to have any fireworks this year. I remember 2 years ago when we were in Germany doing fireworks, Nomi was so scared. Like she was
really?
so scared. I felt like there was a bad parent moment because I was outside like bam bam, and then I went in and she was like, ah! I'm like oops.
But maybe now that she's a little bit older, she might appreciate the
Yeah, I think
explosions.
I think she'll be awake. I mean, I will not keep her awake until that, but I think she will be awake because of all the fireworks.
Yeah.
But I wonder how Itai will take it.
He's a guy.
He's a little baby.
But guys are like, explosions. Yes.
But
We're hardwired so that we like to see things
at this
explode.
point, he will only be 5 months, so I am not
He'll be
sure.
like- he'll see flash of light, explosion. Aha! This is a good thing. Yes. If
Yeah.
only I had a joystick.
When was your birthday again? January
January 17th.
17th.
Why are you
Okay.
going to bring me something special from Germany?
My mom.
Ooh, wow. Well, I can't get anything better than that.
Food.
I know. Maybe I'll just sleep on the couch at your place. And
Yeah,
just,
we have a guest room though, you know.
No, but your mom will probably stay in the guest room.
Oh yeah, you're true. You can sleep in Nomi's room.
It would be inappropriate for your mom and I to both share the couch because the neighbors were talking.
Not only the neighbors, I tell ya.
So our pastor is like, we don't know if he's immoral or not, but something's wrong with him. And
No. Well, yeah, I hope my mom can come and then we can all gather. And I plan to take it to Sveg at some point.
yeah.
So, because she's never been there. So
Really?
yeah.
Does she like to snowboard?
No.
I was just curious.
And also because of her illness, I think it would be inappropriate for her to even try.
Now, I'll help her.
No.
I can teach her how to. I'll go teach her how to alpine. I was like, come on, shh.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn's giving that look like you're at the line. Don't cross the
Don't
line.
cross the
You're about to
line.
get beat up. I was like, okay.
But will you do anything special for New Year's?
No, I mean not with the whole Corona thing. Normally, like my friend Ike, he's also African American, and his wife is also Swedish from Skellefteå.
Oh my gosh.
So normally we get together.
So
but,
you're brothers, basically.
I know. Basically, we're like, wow, how stupid are we? Was it like all these black guys, they marry these girls from Skellefteå? It's like,
It's good. You have to extend the gene pool.
yeah, well,
That's good.
Well, especially up there because everyone's inbred up there.
There is a disease. It's called Skellefteå-sjuka.
Yeah, exactly. Because of all the inbreeding. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you see, that's good.
Yeah. So we're helping the population up there. That's right. Spread a little color around. There you go. Sure, there's a lot of babies around here. Oh, somebody's been busy. I don't know who that was, but you know.
So
I'm not me, of course. It's all the immoral black people there, not me.
dude, that's so racist because even when you say it,
That was just so not PC.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with
Edison
me.
on a roll today.
I know. I'm just evil. So, but anyway, no, we haven't made any plans for New Year's
No.
because now I don't have to work. First, I had to work, but now I don't have to work.
Well, that can change.
Yeah, I know. I get a call. Well, someone's sick, and I'm like, oh golly, here we go again. No, but there's absolutely no plan because Eddie's born on the 1st.
Oh yeah,
So it's always like
I
a big
forgot
deal.
about
So
that.
it's always like, and he's gonna remind us. Hup, it's my birthday. Where's my birthday present? Whoever said, people should live with someone who has Down syndrome because life is very interesting. Whoever said that people with Down syndrome are retarded is really stupid.
Because he ain't retarded.
He ain't retarded at all. He's like, oh, it's now December. That is Christmas, and then my birthday. I made my list. He gave me like a whole list. He gave me like 10 pages. This is what I want. I'm like, wow, geez, huh? Yes.
That's why you work so hard to work off that list.
I'm like, wow, man. Supporting that kid, that's like a habit. So, no, but it's...
I hope that everyone out there still will enjoy your Christmas and still will enjoy New Year's, even though it might be more or less merry.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you listen to our podcast, if you're really alone, lonely and you feel sad, listen to Fika for Life. Go back and listen to the old ones. You'll always get something new out of listening to it 3 or 4 times.
You could listen to also the Christmas episode from last year because that's more happier.
Yeah, it was a pretty good episode last year. Yeah, we were pretty good.
Christmas specials and you can spend all your day writing us and sending us more questions and topics you want us to talk about.
And if you really like to listen to Christmas, I have a collection of Christmas songs. So if you want to have my Spotify list of Christmas songs, just contact us. I'll hook you up with my list.
Oh yeah. Now you behave like Barack Obama. This is my book list for this year. This is my music list for this year.
But you know, next year I think I want to write a book.
About?
I don't know. I just said I want to write a book. Don't get all detail oriented on me. I mean, come on. Jeez. I have to think of everything all at one time. Okay.
Cooking?
No, I'll probably write a book about my life.
Yeah, you should.
My unique
oh my gosh! And then we could like cast Will Smith to play you in the movie or something.
Will? Do you know how short I am? Why would you? Will?
In movies, you always have to make it look better, man.
Yeah, but then I mean, there's other people like Denzel Washington. That would be a better. I'm more like a Denzel Washington than a Will Smith.
True, but Will Smith would be like more attractive to the younger generation.
Yeah, and it'll probably be like someone like Chris Rock. You know? It's like my luck, you know.
And like they're telling him you should get a bit more tanned for the role, like more tanned.
Exactly. It's like, oh man. Maybe Mariah Carey can play my wife.
But your wife is Swedish.
I know, but
Mariah Carey is not Swedish.
I just figure that if you can choose, Britney Spears.
No, I don't think so.
No,
either.
probably not. No.
Too young.
Yeah.
So, like memoirs or just when would you like?
I don't know. Well,
when I was born and my mom was 17.
It'll be like reading like the story of Jesus.
But you know that you should
in the days of Caesar Augustus.
And you know that if you write about like this kind of things, you should ask for permission to the people.
Of them? Oh no.
No, like it's just a moral thing because you might write things that
I'm gonna write things from my perspective about what they did to me.
Okay.
And they're gonna feel bad.
Okay, if you want to make enemies all over the place, just do it, man.
Yes. I'll say, well, I didn't really name you, Mom, but I said the woman who birthed me. So, technically, I'm not talking about you. That could have been anybody.
So people, get excited. Because Ed is going to write a book next year.
I have nothing bad to say about my mother.
No, you should not. Woo.
No, but I actually don't. My mom's like one of those people, like some people grew up with their mom as their best friend. I really did. So I don't have anything negative to say. My mom was funny. I love my mom.
Like you?
No, my mom's crazy. Oh my God.
I want to meet your mom. She's much more fun than you.
We should talk about our moms one day.
Okay. Didn't we? No?
I don't know if
maybe
we
we
did. I don't know.
Okay. We are going to have... Okay, so now we have episodes on moms.
Our moms. If I had dinner with President Obama.
Please, President Obama.
Maybe we should do something about German politics one day.
Oh no, I'm so badly
informed. If I had dinner with Angela Merkel, what would I talk about?
I think she'd be just chill.
No, I'd be like, so, Angela.
Have you asked her if you can ask her talk to Angela?
Can I tickle you?
Oh, that's inappropriate.
She's like, no, I am the Chancellor of Germany. I'm like, but you sure? I think you really want it. She's like, no, I don't. You sure?
It's like, that's sexual harassment. No is no.
No, it's not.
No is no.
Fine.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Off topic again. We're stopping now.
Okay, I guess we should be stopping now.
Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas. And if you really, the reason we did this special like this is because we're hoping that maybe something was funny. So that if you're not having a good Christmas, then hopefully you'll have a better Christmas now.
Yes.
Maybe you'll laugh. And you're like, at least I'm not like those idiots. You know? So.
And we really hope that you would check out our other episodes and be blessed by them. And I think most people who listen to our episodes just smile or laugh.
They're just like, wow. Wow. Therapy.
That's fun, guys.
Remember that Jesus is the reason for the season. And in case you don't know it, it is a religious holiday about the birth of Jesus. Maybe, you know what? Even if you can't eat dinner with the people that you normally do or celebrate it in the way that you normally do, if you have the opportunity to bless someone, even if it's a beggar on the street, make some buns and just pass them out.
If you don't know how to make buns, go buy some buns.
Yeah, and just look for an opportunity to brighten up someone else's day, and that will probably lift your day. So.
True. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. If you have any comments or ideas, please send us a message to fikaforlife@mail.com. Fika, F-I-K-A. This was the Fika for Life podcast with Linh and Edward Thomas, and we hope to hear you again.